Hey guys, this is Geeky Gamer, Spirit Miner, and today we're playing Read Only Memories 2064, or 2064 ROM, which I might be. Right, okay, so this was a, what was it called? I think it was a PS Plus game. So I downloaded it for free this month because...
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines.
We're not only brainless.
Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
I think that character's name is Turing. This looks really cool. Reggie, stop it. Okay, home sweet home. Okay, maybe not so sweet. Musty might be a better descriptor. Talk to door. Oh, Laffy. Laffy is a bit of a relic. Oh, you too! No article due tonight, better finish it before bed. Oh, journal logic, Lips Live, YouTube, and Lips Inbox. Events up, Charlie Nova, sports article, local news article, that one. It's the only word I should say that's to update. The health update is the machine as old as yours. Before you can review the GX Ultra Beats, you must become one with GX Ultra Beats. Where did you put those damn headphones anyway? hell so terrifying, so specific, so personal that no other living thing should dare enter. Luckily, you're the only person with the password. Rent mail, spam mail, scam mail, promotional mail, invitation, bill. Nope. An invite to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Trisha Lee, DDS. Or Trisha left, don't know. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. It's a trap! Let's log out, see if we can find some earbuds, plant, sheet of paper, fridge, sink, Ultra Beats headphones. Cool. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with something lying around in your apartment. Those damn headphones. GX Ultra Beats sync automatically as you start to watch a live concert from Oakland. As far as I'm aware, Oakland is in America. I think. You should try the GX Ultra Beats button before you write a review for them. GX Ultra X as you connect to one of this. Okay then. Okay, live cams of baby animals. Right. First part of work is done, you're so accomplished. Jesus. Alright, time to get work out of the way, let's do this. Selling your soul, bit by bit, character by character. Finished. Now, to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is to ticket out poverty and into a book deal. Surely. Work is finally out of the way, time for bed. Or, you could read some OK Today and catch up on some news before you sleep. Which I'm gonna do. OK Today is Neo SF's most beloved morning show, all about news and entertainment. People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. This is the show's online newspaper called the Scanline. OK Today is usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. I'm sorry if I can't read. Human Revolution remains vigilant in Stay Human process in Upper Market. Reg, will you stop? December 19, the Human Revolution is on day 10 of their protesting at the various... Reggie! Outside various Genus clinics around the city, including those in East Bay and down the peninsula. Genus, the gene splicing treatment facility, has been met with much controversy since the organisation linked to mainstream exposure over the past few years. Genus... I'm just going to speed through this because I don't think we actually need to know this. Go to bed. Sleep in bed. Go to sleep. Oh. Cheering. What's he doing?
Good, you're finally awake.
Oh, it's so cute.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
What? I'm gonna ask how we got into my
I came in
apartment.
through the door, of course. The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious. It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code.
Only 17 trillion.
It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the Sakugate M/14723-B. Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you. I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken. And that you left it open.
You know my dog's birthday.
I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly. I would suggest investing in an Insect Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience. The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
It's Congo like Amazon, but for dystopia, utopia, whatever it is.
Yes, I attempted to repair it, but it uses a proprietary bolthead I am not equipped to remove. I took the liberty of filing a maintenance request with your building superintendent. Considering the speed at which he has historically worked, I estimate it will take him 16 working days to complete the repair.
2 weeks.
Not quite to my standards. Oh, I hope you don't mind. While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC. Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my microactuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
Yeah, you haven't cleaned up the green sink though.
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag. Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware. An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well. I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with? Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash. Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs. It is the least I can do. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous. I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now. Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes. I don't really know. That's why I'm here. Help me. You aren't quite my only hope. but you're certainly the most statistically supported. The beginning. Okay, yes, I can do that. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left. He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me. Ah, excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing.
Hey.
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
How are you any different from any other ROM?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence.
And he's
They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me. But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance.
Aww.
Did he only program me with the illusion of free will? How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will? You're right. I apologize for the tangent. I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me. And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so. The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome. Don't worry, if Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed and capable. If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden. I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him. Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
I didn't want to be mean and call him Bobblehead, so I ain't go with that. 12/21/2064.
That's strange. Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Sounds like someone's trying to get cover up.
It's possible.
Oh, come on.
Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Oh, a lucky break.
A lucky break?
It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Thanks.
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him. Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Please don't. Please don't.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people.
Oh, lovely.
The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Unless you're Jim Moriarty.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though.
True.
I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Are we close to looks? Plant.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below. Critical system damage would be unlikely, but I would certainly have damaged my legs beyond repair, so... I took the fire escape.
Oh my god, he's so cute. Main strength of the temptation you resist. So you'll probably become a mad video game wizard now. Oh hey! Broken tech. Use broken tech. Busted. You must have dropped it in the skirmish. A ROM component in Hayden's headset. You must have been in the middle of working on something. Computer. Calm as a standby screen. No melody.
That's Hayden's computer. Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
And not to mention he's got a keyboard to type it all up on.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time. Your door used a much simpler set of algorithms with a much weaker processor.
Thanks.
I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms.
Seriously?
Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents. The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability. Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers. I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
But you're a computer. Robot machine, whatever.
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion. That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism.
I don't care about art.
But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel. Oh, I think I see something under those reference books. Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card.
Plant Whisperer, you are not. Oh, I flicked over something then. There we go. Well, if we go to the broken ROM parts.
Without the memory card, this tablet is used.
Nope. That was hard to get to.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
Alright, thumb drives aren't so bad, okay?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask. Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map. We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character.